So Canelo Alvarez loses to Dmitry Bivol last night. I will be making a post-fight thought on that, but I wanted to touch on something real quick, man. You know, you guys, when I keep telling y'all that I'm not big on the word bum, calling fighters bums, and it's reasons why I don't like calling fighters bums because I think a lot of these fighters, man, most of them they train hard. You know, it's just levels. You know what I mean? It's levels. Now, let me say this: there might be some examples of fighters that are actually bums because I've seen some videos of the worst fighters of all time. Like I've seen a few, and I'm like, how the hell did he get where he is? Like I mean, I'm talking about dude just didn't have no kind of boxing etiquette. I mean, none. I mean, it was almost as if they was fighting in the streets. I mean, no footwork at all. They were just swinging, getting beat up on. I don't know, man. I mean, you could argue the case. Maybe it's, if a boxer has 3 wins and like 53 losses, maybe that could be considered a bum. But for the most part, none of these boxers are bums, man. And I'm gonna say this, man. Before this Canelo fight, there was one channel, y'all know who he is, and start with a letter B, not Blue Blood though. It was the real raunchy dude, the one the one that thinks he know everything. You know who he is. He was calling Bivol a bum. He was saying Canelo's beating up on bums, Eurobums, bums. He was calling Bivol a bum, guys. And these are supposed to be these dudes that know boxing, but you calling Bivol a bum. He said Bivol was the best bum of all bums. Go watch that live. I'm just like, if somebody sent me the clip, and I'm like, he told me where to go watch it at. I'm like, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. These are dudes that push narratives. They're narrative pushers, and they're emotional when it comes to boxing, bro. I know you guys might see me make memes of Errol Spence and General Strawberry. It's not coming from emotion. It's coming from a place of fun because it's entertainment. I love what's going on when it comes to Errol and Bud. It's never emotional because you never heard me call Errol a bum. You know what I mean? When you start calling these dudes bums, every fighter is a bum because your fighter is better and everybody else is a bum. To me, that's just not like respecting the sport. And this dude was calling Bivol a bum, and then I'm like, bro, you clearly don't know what the fuck you talking about. And I said I had Canelo winning the fight. I said he was gonna get him out in 7 or 8, I think. But I also said that Bivol, he's gonna go in there, he's gonna give him a good one. And I said, made a video stating, is Bivol going in there to lay down? And I said, if you watch Caleb Plant and you look at Billy Joe, they was running their mouth way too much before the fights, man. Talking about what they gonna do to Canelo, they gonna do this, that, and the third. And usually those be the ones that get knocked out or beat up. And I said, Bivol's been really quiet. And every time I write about somebody that I say is being quiet, I'm never wrong with this shit. I'm never wrong. I said, dude, this dude Bivol, he's a quiet killer. He's walking quiet. He's not saying much. He's not out there disrespecting Canelo. He's not out there. He gonna go in there. I think he gonna go in there and give a good one. But I still had him losing. But I was right about that with Edgar Berlanga with that Caceres dude. I said, bro, I didn't like the body language at the face-off. Caceres looked dead serious. He looked right through fucking Edgar Berlanga, bro. And I said, watch this. And then look what happened, man, in that fight. A lot of trash talkers always most of the time they get their ass whooped. Bivol is more of a reserved, laid-back guy. And he went in there and did what he had to do. And I will touch on that later in my post-fight. But come on, man. These dudes, it's up to you. You want to call a fighter a bum, cool. But let it be a fighter that's like 5 wins and like 70 losses or something, or 90 losses. They do have records like that out there. But how you gonna call a champion that earned his belt? You gonna call him a bum? I think that's like highly disrespectful. And yeah, that's the BFTB. Yeah, I said his name. Fuck it. I think that's disrespectful. That's one of the reasons why I don't watch that motherfucker no more. I used to watch him because he's funny. I like watching him get into little arguments with niggas and shit, but I don't watch him no more, bro. I just don't. When you start discrediting Terrence Crawford and all of that, and I was like, okay. I unsubscribed and all that shit, man. I don't want none of his videos popping up in my feed, because when you take away from a fighter just to boost up your own, I think that's disrespectful. I really do. I don't do that with Bud and Errol. I don't take nothing away from Errol to give it to Bud. I don't do that. But let me know what you think, about why we shouldn't call fighters bums, because these are situations why we should not call these dudes bums, especially a dude that's a champion and he earned his belt. You know what I mean? That's not a bum, bro. But to these dudes that claim they know boxing, Bivol's a bum. I'm off this. Catch y'all later.